Hi, my name's Stuart Tomlinson. I'm the filmmaker and videographer behind the Warrior Collective. I'm going to be taking a tutorial today with great difficulty, I might add, because I'm filming myself, but we're going to give it a good go anyway. So today's tutorial is going to be on alternate low kick attacks. Okay, so when we think of low kicks, most of the time we think of the low roundhouse kick, and if you do Thai, then obviously we've got the Teep as well, but there are a couple of others that have been utilised more now in MMA competitions. So we're going to go through just a few different ones, and hopefully one or two of them may be new, or at least look at them in a slightly different light. Okay, so help me out for today is Mike. Okay, so if I'm left leg forward now, facing my partner, the first one we're going to do, we're going to really be targeting the lead leg most of the time. And the reason why we're targeting the lead leg most of the time is if he steps forward to punch, the leg's always there. Okay, it's going to come forward. Okay, so if he was to switch stance, obviously I'd be attacking more this leg, which would with over the kicks that I'm going to be doing. But for now, we're going to go orthodox against orthodox, and I'm going to be concentrating most of my attacks on the lead leg. That's not to say the rear leg is a bad target. In fact, because it's less conditioned, the back leg is very, very useful to go for. But for today's tutorial, we're going to stick to attacking the lead leg. Okay, so when my partner's here now, what we're going to do is my partner's going to step and fire a jab. Okay, so I'm going to use some of these low kicks now to offset the boxer when he's coming in. So the first one that we're going to do before he attacks is what's called a stomp kick. Okay, so you'll have seen this quite a lot in MMA and possibly some other combat sports. So I'm lifting the same side leg up and I'm striking down here. Now, where I'd be wanting to aim if I didn't care about him is really on the top of the knee. Try and hyperextend his leg and wreck his hamstring. When I'm practicing it without wanting to hurt my partner, then I've got two options. I can either go for that side and keep it really light, or I can go a little bit higher up and give it a bit of a jab. It's really down to you. Me personally, I prefer to go a little bit higher so I can make a little bit of contact when I'm doing this, but if you correctly want to drill the right place to go for it, then sometimes just a little tap on the correct place is going to build the right place to throw it. So as he throws the jab now, I'm going to parry. As I parry, I'm going to stomp with this same side leg. So I'm trying to do it at the same time. So Mike's got quite a long arm, so typically when he throws the jab, what I'd probably do is as I parry, I shorten my stance slightly as I throw this kick. So it's kind of 1, 2. Okay, and again, and I'm aiming this here. So again, as he throws it, I parry and then hit. Okay, so again, a little bit together, 1, and then hit. So again, I'm aiming right on the top of the leg, turn my foot out, I'm hitting with the heel. Okay, so it's unpleasant for him to get caught with it, and especially if I get the opportunity to hyperextend his leg, that's really not going to be pleasant at all. And the risk of that is when he's stood incorrectly. So some people stand with the legs very straight. If he was to step forward really straight, that leg's going to hyperextend very easily and it's going to be very painful. Okay, so we switch sides. I'll just show you that from the other side. So again, I'm here. As he throws the jab, wipe it across at the same time, stomp kick here. So again, so one more time, parry and stomp. That's it. And again, one more time, parry and stomp. That's it. And switching back. So there's the same side stomp kick again is used quite a lot. And they'll use it from here, where they're just stopping the partner coming forward, or checking, or just feeling where they are, or just irritating them. You know, it's a very irritating kick. Now the next one, I'm going to do my opposite side stomp kick. Okay, so this isn't quite as universally used, and it's not quite as straightforward to work timing-wise. But if you get the opportunity and you get it right, it's a good alternative. So I'm going to right V-step with my right leg. So as I right V-step, I'm going to pick my left leg up and stomp. Yeah, so my hips have got to be kind of forward. So as I step, I'm going to stomp with this leg. So again, I'm going to use it against the jab one more time. So as he jabs, I'm going to parry and V-step off, and then stomp that leg. And again, one more time, parry, V-step off, and stomp that leg. And again, one more time, parry, stomp. That's it. So we switch places. So again, I'm here with my partner. As he throws the jab, I parry and come off that line. As I come off that line, my leg lifts out, like I bring my knee out from me, and then I drive that stomp down, hitting aggressively with my heel. And again, I'd be aiming above the knee if I wanted to really damage my partner. And again, it's when you're sparring or if you're fighting, which is more of the case, if your partner stood very straight, that's the perfect person to throw this kind of a kick on. So one more time, as he throws it, I'll parry V-step and stomp with my left leg. So switch back. Okay, so I've got my 2 stomps now. So this time, it's another kind of heel kick. And again, you've seen this utilised in MMA quite a lot. Not quite a lot, but it's been used effectively by some people. John Jones is a good example of this. So I like to drill this, as he throws that jab, I'm going to lean back. Yeah, so I'm not parrying, I'm not going to do anything. And as I lean back, I turn my back foot away from me. So as he throws that, I'm going to lean back. Yeah, I can drop my lead hand if I've got real confidence in my distancing, and then I chamber and hit on his lead leg with my side kick. So I'm doing a lead leg side. Again, same with the stomp kick. If I want it to be horrible, I'm going to aim just above the knee and look to hyperextend it. And when I'm sparring, I'm really jabbing it. But if I was trying to do damage to that leg, I'd be trying to go through it. But for now, I'm just going to jab that leg. So as he throws it, I'm going to sit back, I'm going to chamber as I do so, and jab that leg. So as I chamber, so as I step back and turn, I bring my knee up, and then as it's here, hit out. Yeah, and again, I'd really commit to that extension if I was trying to do damage. So a couple of times, as he throws it, I sit back, boom, and kick. And again, one more time, sit back, boom, and kick. And then we switch. So again, so same thing side, as he throws a jab, I lean back, I chamber, and hit that leg. And again, a couple more, throws a jab, boom, side. And again, throws a jab, boom, side. That's it, okay, switch back. Okay, so now looking at some details on the kicks that we most use for low kicks, which is the roundhouse kick. So the first one, which we've all kind of been taught to do, which is stepping through the leg. Okay, so when you step through the leg, there's a couple of things that you can do. So when I'm here, I can step across and sting that leg. So I can make it like a bit of a whip and sting the inside of that leg. I can hit the inside of the top of his thigh, and I can really kind of whip it a little bit. So as he throws that jab, I can just come off and hit that kick. Yeah, or if I'm here, just hit it anyway, just like a stealing shot. But there's another way of doing this. A friend of mine, very good Muay Thai fighter, you'll probably know him, Panik Yusuf. One of the things that he does is he uses that kick to push and off balance. Yeah, as I've just caught Mike by surprise with that then. So the leg is not just a kick, I'm using it to off balance and push his hip out. So I turn my whole body into it. And then I typically come back, obviously, with my alternate strike. So again, you've got 2 options with that. So they're both fairly similar. I'm going to kind of come through and whip my body, or I turn my body and push through to create the angle here. Okay, so again, it depends on how aggressive he's being with the jab. If he's being really aggressive with the jab and coming and closing that distance, it might sometimes be a little bit difficult to do this kick. So you have got to choose your context carefully. Me personally, I prefer these kicks behind my own attacks, or at least when he's not coming forward on this particular kick anyway. Okay, so we switch sides. So again, I'm here. So I have a little step through with my right leg and pivot my body. Yeah. Now you can drop this hand, and some people tell you not to drop that hand because you lose your guard. Again, it's a 50-50 situation. That dropping the hand is going to help you get hit through, but the truth is there, you drop your guard, you're at risk. You know, I get that wrong, I might eat that, or if I get it wrong with a head kick. So some people will keep that guard high, some people will drop that hand. Yeah, again, it's down to personal preference and risk over reward. So again, the other one that I've got is I rotate my body and push my hip through and then come back with that kick. Okay, we switch back. Okay, so this next one is hitting that front leg with the rear roundhouse kick. So typically what most people will do is they'll come across and hit that leg, or they'll just come up nice and fast. So they'll hit up into the leg, or they'll come across and jack that leg from the outside. Both of which are very, very viable options, and you know, different people put them to good effect. For example, Liam Harrison got an amazing kick where he doesn't pivot, it's just very fast and comes straight up, very damaging. The one that I'm going to go over today was something that was shown to me a long time ago, at least 6-7 years ago, by Paul Daly when I trained with him in a seminar many moons ago. We talk about going offline and then coming back with the kick. Yeah, so again, this might not be new to you, but at the time to me, I'd been always doing these or coming up. So going outside then back in was something that I didn't do that much. When I started experimenting with it, it kind of worked, had good results for me. So on this one, I step off and then I circle my left leg back as I bring that kick around. So I'm stepping out with my right and then circling the leg. And also what happens then is you're hitting a more vulnerable part of the leg which isn't as conditioned, and it's a little bit harder to check. I'm not saying it's impossible to check, but it's a little bit harder to check. And also getting the leg out of the way can sometimes be more difficult if you misread it. So again, I'm here, so I'll come off here and then kick this way. So again, if you're doing this against someone coming forward, if he throws the jab, I'm going to come off and then kick that outside leg. And again, one more time, come off and then kick that outside leg. If we switch sides, so again, as I'm here, I'm coming off with like a right V step. As I come off here, I'm going to pivot my hips and kick through from the outside. Now you'll probably feel like you're not generating as much power because you're not taking your hip through, but the benefits are you're off the line and you're catching a slightly less conditioned area. So again, as he comes forward, I come off and then kick from the outside. And again, one more time, come off and then kick from the outside. Okay, we'll switch stance again. Okay, last one, obviously, is the one that most Thai fighters will have been doing a lot longer than anyone else, is just teeping this leg. So when you're hitting it, again, you've got your hyperextension of the leg. You can attack both. With this, me personally, I prefer to use my left, although you can use your right. It's just for me, using that left is a little bit easier than changing it into other things. So when this happens this time, so as he steps forward, I might step back, keep my long guard, and then teep. Yeah, or I just pick that up and stop him before he even comes close. If he was in the opposite stance, it's just as effective. In fact, it's probably one of the best things you can be doing to a southpaw in a Muay Thai situation anyway. In MMA, when they've got the ability to shoot and take down, you know, you might find it not as effective, but it's definitely worth playing with it as an option. So again, back to orthodox. So as I'm here, sit back and teep that leg, and again, teep. So as he comes in, I can come back with it and teep, or I can try and preempt his step before he comes in and stop him. Yeah, so from the other side. So again, I'm using that lead leg. I'm keeping my hands high, and when he steps, I just teep, and again, teep, that's it. And again, if I'm being really horrible with it, I'm going to push through, but if I'm just playing with sparring or I'm training with a partner, and then I'm just going to jab it. Okay. So how you can use this in a drilling sense, okay, is you've got a couple of options. You can move around and your partner just fires that jab. As he fires the jab, I can stomp it. He fires that jab, I can teep it. He fires that jab, I can come offline and right kick. And we're moving around, and constantly when he's firing that jab, I'm mixing up my low kick options. Yeah. Second way of doing it is I can attack and then add a combination on. So let's say, for example, he attacks me with that jab, and I stomp him, and then I come back with a combination. So for this one, I'm going to go right cross, left up, right body kick. Ooh, yeah. So if I do that after every low kick now, he knows what to expect from a training point of view, and I'm getting used to defending and countering. So again, I'm here, as he attacks, I stomp, and then right cross, left up, right body kick. I'm moving around, he attacks, I go offline, left here, right cross, left up, right body kick. That's it. So again, you can use these and put them into other drills. The idea is just to have different ideas. And it's not funny, there's so many, you know, there's so many different options. Here's just a few that I like to go over, okay? So thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed it, I hope you find it of use. Leave a comment in the section below, let me know what you think. And, you know, continue to check out the channel, check out the other great instruction on this channel. It's been my pleasure to go and film them all for you. This is just me taking a little bit of time to film myself to put on, just so everyone can see that I'm not just doing the camera, I do enjoy the training myself. Alright, thank you.